And roll. Hey, Eddie and Aaron here with another video from 5 Minute Ministries or the 412 Youth, whichever you prefer. Aaron is over here working on a work of art. He doesn't want to let me see it. What do we got going on there?
You're breaking my trust.
He's got some real Jackson Pollock action going on over here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a minion or a shark or like some weird baby that a minion had with a shark.
Well, why don't we let them decide?
But we can tell is that it has a butt. And speaking of butts, I want to talk to you not about butts.
Well, kind of.
But kind of. I want to talk to you about a guy by the name of Charles Vestal. Now, you may wonder, who is Charles Vestal? And, a week ago, I wouldn't have been able to tell you because I read about Charles in the news, and the reason is kind of shocking, is he made a New Year's resolution, like we all are, right? Now, some of us, we want to do better in school. Some of us want to be healthier. Charles wants to draw a picture of a butt every day for a year. And for some reason, international news, I think it's the Huffington Post or the Washington something or other, you could probably Google them, and they did a story on him for wanting to draw butts. And that's pretty, on some hand you're like, wow, the guy made national news, so that's great. But at the same time, right, it's really sad because we're never going to know anything else about Charles. And we're not going to know if Charles was a good dad, or if Charles was a good Christian, or if he was a hero for some crazy other reason. All we know is that the biggest thing Charles has done in his life, the most notable thing, is committed to drawing pictures of butts. And it's pretty crazy. Sometimes in life we are known for things, whether we want to be or not. We're known for things that really don't mean anything, and they don't really say anything about who we are. Aaron, you got a story, right? Aaron, you may not know that Aaron is famous. Not here. Aaron's not from here. He's from down south, right? And back down south, where Aaron's from, he's pretty famous. Aaron, why don't you share with us, if you will, the story of how you became famous?
Okay. And I get messages even still to this day on Facebook about.
Big deal.
Apparently when you're 15, this is a big deal. Me and a couple of my friends decided that it would be cool to put a dried dog turd in our geometry teacher's desk. Okay. And I don't mean to brag, but I was the mastermind behind the whole plan, which is probably why I got caught. But wow, it just keeps happening. It's not on purpose. Maybe it is. But while it was fun in the moment, the fact that I'm still getting messages about it, I don't really want to be remembered for that, and.
Well, here's the thing, Aaron. The fact that you put a turd in a desk was pretty crazy, and when you're in school, that probably makes you pretty famous. You're kind of a big deal. It's nice to meet you. But the fact is, Aaron, there has got to be more to you than the fact that you put a turd in his desk. I know you a little better than everybody else out there, but the thing is, Aaron, you've done more than put turds in desks. You're more than that dude. You're more than that guy. You're a good Christian. You volunteer at the church. He's helped paint it. He's always there helping doing that. He's a student. He's an exercise science major. He loves longboarding and photography and hiking in the mountains of Colorado and skiing. There's all these things that Aaron likes, but everybody remembers him as the dog turd dude. And just like Charles Vestal, the guy who draws the pictures of butts, nobody's really ever going to get a chance to know how good he is at other things that matter, right? What kind of person he is with his family, what kind of person he is away from the drawing table, as it were, right? And we're people, we're complicated, we're like cakes. Cakes have layers, right? Where there's different parts of us, and sometimes we commit to the wrong things, or we commit to the wrong things at the wrong time, and people, they don't see us for who we really are. And where you're at in life, you're making choices. Who are you, the hick, or a jock, or a cheerleader, or some hunting fanatic? All these different things you can be.
The Star Wars nerd.
The Star Wars nerds, right? That's a free plug. Star Wars. don't get with me. I was going to say George Lucas, but it's
we
not.
accept cash or check.
We do. But to get back to the point, the thing is, there's so much stuff going on in your life right now that's not going to matter in the future. But you can make the mistake of being remembered for something silly forever. You're not always going to be the cheerleader. You're not always going to be the jock. You're going to be more. And there's going to come a time in life when you're going to want somebody to remember you for something more. And I pray that you lead your life in a way that makes people look at you one day and say, hey, that's that Christian.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.